Welcome to the Kop TV, the voice of football's most famous stand.
Yes, hello and welcome back to the Kop TV with myself, AGT, the voice of football's most famous stand, the Kop, of course. I hope you're all well. Welcome back to episode 25. We're a quarter of a century through already of Top of the Kops. This week I've got few Izzy on, but what's coming up on the show, I hear you ask? Well, here's what's coming up. A comprehensive roundup of all things Liverpool in Europe and in the league as well. Of course, we've got Wolves at the weekend, and then we're going to be getting into some reviews, some lineup predictions for the Wolves game. Obviously, the title of this video is Top of the Champions League and Top of the Premier League as things stand. So we'll be speaking about that too, as well as a few Izzy's Matchday Mixer, which I tell you is an absolute corker this week. And then we've also got Would You Rather with two classic questions and Top of the Kops moments of the week as well. Number 1 and a 2 as well. So please do get your questions in for Fu. He's always on the fan cam. He's a regular to the... Let's bring him in to the stream now. Man like Fu, how are we?
Yes. What's going on, Alex, man? All good. How you been?
Yes, very well, man. Great to have you on finally. It's about time that we had you on
Nice.
the show. I know you've been on the fan cams. We appreciate that, definitely. But yeah, looking forward to having a bit of one-on-one with you actually over the next 35 to 40 minutes. If you're watching this, guys, now and you've come from Few's Instagram, love, please, it really does help us whenever you do drop a like and a comment, and of course subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't already. Also, some breaking news for the Kop TV just coming to me in the last hour. I've confirmed an exclusive interview with a former Liverpool striker, a legendary Liverpool striker, and I will maybe reveal who it is in the next case, but that is actually going to be an exclusive membership video only. So if you do want to get involved, please drop a comment to let me know. Putting that out on the membership very soon. If you do want a question read out to myself or Few, then obviously you can drop a super chat as well. So do get involved in the comments and join us. So a Few, I've obviously spoke to you about the game last night, but let's take ourselves back to it. A goal from Curtis Jones, who's in the thumbnail for this picture, was enough in the end to seal a 1-0 victory. Yeah. I mean, Kelleher, we spoke about him last night. He produced almost Alisson-esque against Napoli save to keep them out in the 88th minute. I mean, he's actually the first ever Irish keeper to keep a clean sheet in a Champions League group game. For you, we spoke about this again last night, but has your opinion changed? Who does start in goal on Sunday, bro?
Let's take it back to when you said Alisson, when he done that save against Napoli.
Yeah.
We then won the Champions League.
We won 3 trophies from that save.
That one save got us 3 European big trophies. So yeah, man, I'm gonna root for the young guy, man. I'm gonna root for him to go and go on the weekend. I would love for him to go and go rather than Adrian. No disrespect there, but yeah, man, I think he done well yesterday against a big club, Ajax, Champions League. Needed to get 3 points in order for us to get through to the last 16. Yeah, man, and it worked out. It worked out perfectly fine. I think that's an amazing Champions League debut. Anything you can dream of, to be honest with you, man. So yeah, I'll go with him.
2 top quality saves. Yeah. Amazing. Absolutely agree with everything you said there. I think he does and has now earned the right to start on Sunday against Wolves in what is a huge game, really. And Henderson will be back in the midfield for that. I have always said it, bro, and I keep saying it every single week he doesn't play. In my opinion, if you said to me 3 players that every single week need to be playing, I mean, it does change from time to time, but I always go back to Alisson, Van Dijk and Henderson. For me, they're our most important 3 players. And when one of them gets injuries and isn't in the team, you do feel the difference. We've obviously covered Van Dijk a little bit, but when there's no Henderson, it's not only his physical presence, but you also you've lost a leader who is constantly shouting, constantly geeing everyone up. To have him back is incredible.
110%. I agree with you, man. I remember actually when do you remember when Fabinho got injured? There was a period where from like December and he missed like 10 games. When Henderson then came on and took the Fabinho role, I completely forgot that we had Fabinho. And he's one of our best players. But Henderson fitted in so well that I forgot all about Fabinho's injury. So yeah, with what you said, I definitely agree with that. With the three, I think my three will definitely be Van Dijk, Alisson, and I'll probably go with an attacker. I'll probably say Mane for some reason, but
Mane. Yeah, no, that's fair enough. I
I'll probably
completely
go with
understand.
Mane.
Yeah, a great win for Liverpool last night. 2 clean sheets against the Ajax team, who have scored 38 goals in the last 6 games, which is an incredible achievement. Looking at a couple of other results, Chelsea drawing 0-0 with Spurs in the Premier League at the weekend. I didn't see the game, but I saw the score in the little corner when they were talking about it after, and I almost kind of went, get in there, because that's the perfect result for Liverpool.
That's the best, because we drew Brighton, which was like, I don't know how this VAR thing, who made this? I don't know. They need to like put their technology elsewhere and in somewhere else. Don't ruin football. But it was the best result. We could a draw, 0-0. Come on, man. That's the best result that we could get. So didn't really change anything. We're still in the same how we was last week. Still the same in the table, etc. So yeah, man. Couldn't go wrong with the 0-0, to be honest.
Yeah, you mentioned Liverpool's draw with Brighton. Obviously, you've said on the show previously that you don't actually believe in VAR. It doesn't in your head.
No, VAR doesn't exist. But in this situation, VAR's real, because we only got 1 point. So VAR is real. But the other game, I didn't care about VAR. That was a goal.
So now you've admitted that VAR is actually a thing.
You know what it is, yeah? You know what it is? It's an annoying bumblebee. But we just can't. You have to just get out there. But yeah, no, it's just ruining football, man. Because if we don't win the league, I'll look back to that. If we lose the league by 2 points or a point, we're gonna look back at the Brighton result and be like, he didn't even kick his toe. He kicked the end of his boot, and we got a penalty. That's a disrespect.
Unbelievable.
That's a disrespect.
The big point after the game was Klopp's kind of head-to-head with Des Kelly. Do we actually agree with Klopp on this one, or is he kind of maybe misdirecting his anger at the actual reporters? Because Des Kelly is not responsible for the fixture pile-up and the early kickoff.
But again, if you put your heart and passion into a club that you manage and that you love, you're going to defend it. You're going to defend your boys. You're going to defend your players by any means necessary. That's the definition of a leader. You might not agree with what Klopp said, but don't get on my team's back. This is the reason why we're losing. Just looking for any type of, let's say, excuse type of thing. But I think that just defines how much he loves the club.
Yeah.
That just shows how much
I'd have to agree. Big up to Ryan Golding. He says, hi, mate. Good result. Like, tough game, but the job got done. Love it, by the way. Big up to you, Ryan. We love that. That's great. Yeah, I mean, talking about the game on Sunday, 2,000 fans, few are going to be there on Sunday night against Wolves. It actually, for the first time since March, I think I am potentially going back up to Anfield next Sunday, I think it is, for the Tottenham game.
Sick.
So I'll be happy to at least be outside the stadium, able to get in it, but being outside will be great. But talk to me about predictions for the Wolves game this Sunday. I mean, Jimenez won't be around. Huge shout out to him in his recovery from what looked like an absolutely horrible injury against David Luiz and Arsenal. Heads came together. He's ended up the worst, fractured his skull.
Yeah.
So no Jimenez, but they've still got plenty of other threats, don't they?
Yeah, they still do. Traore. Yeah, they got a lot of threats. But again, this Liverpool football. We're Liverpool Football Club. Do you know what I mean? When it comes to, I don't. No disrespect to Wolves, they're doing well. They're doing amazing. They're in the Premier League and what they've done in the last couple of seasons. But we are Liverpool Football Club, so we shouldn't be fearing them. They should be fearing us. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I'm trying to say? We shouldn't give them too much respect when we're playing football against them. So yeah, man.
Yeah,
but I believe we'll get the 3 points with no Van Dijk. No Alisson. I still strongly believe Anfield with 2,000 fans. That's better than 0. So,
yeah, I mean better than 0. But I think there is an argument to say that in a stadium with 55,000 seats, maybe a 10% would have been better. Where you go, right, we'll fill up 10%. That's 5,500 At least then you can generate some proper, noise. Really,
Of course,
I don't know,
but
man.
yeah, you're right. You're right. I totally agree. But the advantage that we do have is 2,000 fans, and they're all Liverpool fans. So it's all going to be for Wolves. It's going to be like it's going to be. It's still going to be scary. 2,000 fans on their back. I know they probably used to getting more, but when you go to away games, it's like how much do away fans get? They get like 3,000, 4,000, etc. So it's just going to be constant on their back. So they should feel pressured. Wolves should definitely feel pressured.
Yeah, Wolves, and then after that it's Midtjylland in the Champions League. We're obviously already as winners.
Give it to the boys.
Yeah, well, you say give it to the boys. Gopal here says Leighton Clarkson, Billy the Kid, Jake Kane, all debut against Midtjylland. Generational benefits of having stable structure. He's absolutely right. This is the kind of game you can see what could actually just throw 10 kids in the team.
Yeah, I don't see to be honest with you, I don't see a problem in that. If we lose, we lose. We're already through to the last 16. I just feel like, just for confidence boosting, like anyone that Klopp feels is lacking in confidence, whether it's in training or in the football field, give them this, man. Do you know what I mean? And again, it will inspire the young kids. I'm playing in a Champions League game. Like, this is the team that won it 2 years. Like, it's just going to be an amazing experience. And I think this is the best way to start it. Making a Champions League debut to a club that's already through. And if we go and win it, potentially, you're now part of that history. You was involved in that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. I think last time when we drew to Brighton, I came on the fan cams after and said, let's beat Ajax and let's beat Wolves. And then all of a sudden, we're in a much healthier position than we were 2 weeks ago, and things are rosy again. Obviously, we're all so frustrated with the VAR call at the end. But I think if we beat Wolves and then obviously beat Midtjylland with the kids and then go into that Fulham game and then Tottenham game after, we could, it could be a beautiful time for a few of the big names to start coming back into the team. The Thiagos, the Milners, the Oxes, the Caters, the Shaqiris. Yeah. And then obviously Gomez and Matip are still going to be out. But let's not forget, in less than a month, it's transfer time again. So we can maybe dip into the market. We'll ask you about that later. But now, let's my favourite section of the show. This is the Matchday Mixer. If you don't know already what the Matchday Mixer is, let me tell you. Obviously, we can't go to the games. Well, we can actually. We might have to change this feature. 2,000 people can go to the games, but the majority of us can't. So we thought we'd bring the 5 best experiences of the match day to you. So that's a jacket, trainers, some food, some drink, and some music to listen to as well. Before the few, all of his categories, and this is what he came up with. So obviously this is all part of the match day experience. So you've gone for a Zara jacket to wear going to the match. Now, our producer has obviously literally typed in Zara jacket to Google. This is probably the first image that's come up, knowing the producer. That is a bit of a disrespect, isn't it? It is. Let them know, bro. Back to them.
Put them on furlough. That producer needs to go on furlough. That is a disrespect.
It's his last day tomorrow, to be fair.
I'm gonna apply for the job. That is a disrespect. When I said I didn't mean that. I meant like a. Now you know what I feel like doing? I feel like getting my jacket and wearing it for the whole show. Just so people don't get my team.
To be fair, it's not the worst Zara jacket ever. I think this is maybe a picture off of Gumtree. There's a few
on it. That's got paint.
A few bits of. To be fair, awful. So let's definitely blame him, 100%. But tell a type of jacket that you would want then, if this isn't it.
I like a nice little a long puffer jacket, or something that's nice.
Like a long puffer. I've seen you in a long puffer before.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? I like it long, like how a jacket is supposed to be like. I like it long and etc. So sounds mad, but that sounded mad. I'm just looking back at it now and I'm thinking, raw. Did I say that?
I like it long,
No. I like my jackets.
Someone is going to clip that up, bro. Someone's going to do it.
That sounded
I like
mad.
it long.
And I'm looking at your face thinking, raw. I actually said that. But yeah, no, I like a nice little puffer jacket, man.
It's just when you were like, yeah, you know, I like it long. I was like,
Imagine walking. Imagine someone just joined the live now and all they heard, yeah, I like it long. Oh my God.
And then trying to dig yourself out of that comment.
Yeah. No, but yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
I mean, Alex, you see me in them, so yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah. I've seen you in it. A few definitely likes it long. I've seen it on him before. Hundreds.
You're an idiot. You're an idiot.
Clipping thing. Come on. Right. Obviously, you've got to wear some trainers that go with the jacket. Again, you've said the Puma RSX trainers are a big staple in the Puma lines, the lifestyle lines. Obviously, I work with Puma, so I've had a few pairs of these. I'm a fan of them. Very comfy. Again, the producer probably didn't search for a colorway. This is probably what he got. But yeah, talk to me about these.
I would actually read that one. Like, I love the Puma RSX. I love them. I just feel like they're just so lit. Do you know what I mean? When you look at them, the way you feel. For me, they're my favorite. And sometimes I get a lot of stick from other people. But I just like, boy, this is me. This is my thing. This is what I like, boy. So,
your thing's different. That's important to understand as well.
You know what I mean? But yeah, the Pumas, I think for like 2 years, that's like, I just been working with it.
Yeah, you have seen you wearing Pumas. Aiden here says, "Few Izzy moving mad like what?"
Aiden, allow me.
Few likes it long, no worries. Let's get your music choice. Now, obviously, the players themselves need to listen to music to get them hyped up. But when you're going to Shrewsbury away, for instance, no disrespect to Shrewsbury, in the FA Cup, you might want something to get you in the mood. You've gone for an absolute legend who unfortunately left us not so long ago, so tragically. A real pioneer, an activist, a poet, a brand owner, a kind of culture cultivator. Nipsey Hussle, man. Rest in peace.
Yeah, man. Yeah, for music, I chose him. I just believe like the music and what he stands for and what he believes and how he changed his whole lifestyle. I just feel like, yeah, man, this is a real definition of a leader. Do you get where I'm coming from? He's like, I think if you want to define the leader, look up into Nipsey Hussle and just read about where he came from and where he got to. And and where his company's at now. I just feel like, his music proper inspiring, is motivational. Even his interviews, man. I just feel like the guy's a GOAT, literally.
Yeah, big shout out to Nipsey, obviously left door in London. An incredible artist, really, who so sad, left us. And there's a lot of legendary people. Legends just live forever, don't they? So I mean, he still have his music.
Yeah, his legacy will live forever. Like whether it's around the world, especially in LA where he's from. I mean, the guy's legacy is here for life, man. Like I just see it as in 70 years time, there'll be in history lessons. They'll be talking about the stuff that he did. So yeah, man, I chose him. There was quite a few I could have chose Drake, etc. But I just went for if I had to pick one, that's the one I went for.
Yeah, let's go for some food then. You've gone for Vapiano's.
I love it. I love the Vapi. I love the
pizza as well. Talk to me about Vappies. Obviously, if they are listening, if they are watching, let's try and get a little black card or something like that.
Sign me.
You know what I mean?
Sign me. I might give them a little free promo later, but nah, Vapiano's, the pasta there is unbelievable. I get the prawn. Ambreghetti la spinach or something like that. Ambreghetti la spinach. Ambreghetti la spinach. That's what I'm saying. I'm half Italian.
Yeah, come on, a few E's la.
But
to be fair though, bro, you've got to admit, very London based. If you're going to Burnley away, there's no Vapiano's up there, geez.
I'll go Great Portland Street and get a takeaway, go to Euston, and I'm off.
Fair. So this is your train travel
that's my train travel, everything.
Okay, fair play then.
I'll put it in a get a takeaway, or if it's too early, I'll get it and then next day. Like literally, I'm addicted to that.
So let me get this straight. It's 12:30 kickoff, Turf Moor. You leave Euston to get to Burnley, I would say 8:30 in the morning.
Then I'm done for.
Then what you getting? the ground food?
No.
To go, hot dog?
I'll get like a McDonald's on the way, like whether it's McDonald's breakfast. I'm like I'll do it quickly. Just get a Mackie D's and then a few snacks for the train journey.
Come on, living comfy, my God.
Yeah. Snacks. Let the lady come through. The little trolley. Yeah.
To be fair, there's more men doing that job now. Trust me, I've been on a few.
Yeah. More time, you even have to go to them now. Like there's a section where
That's it. Yeah, so whenever I go to Liverpool, it's always Coach C, and Coach U got the little cafe thing. So Coach U and Coach C are the unreserved coaches, but also Coach C has the little thing. So you go there, you grab a little Pringles, you grab a little Malteser, you grab a Fanta, but also you might see that there's a little cold bacon roll there as well. So you might grab that.
See the thing with that, yeah? I always end up getting like a crisp that I would never buy in the shop.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I just feel like the variety is not really that great. But yeah, I'll just get something that, you know what, I'll never try this. Let me get it now type of thing.
It's a train treat, isn't it?
Yeah. Let
me
treat myself. And then £5 on the crisp and drink. Let me just.
F it. The price has gone up, B.
It's disgusting, right?
That's how you know you're doing well if you're getting train meal deals, trust me. Let's move on then to your drink. You've gone here for the Tropical Vibes Fruit Punch. I mean, you're kissing the screen, you're saying how much you love it now.
I need a black card.
Another black card deal. That's what we're trying to get you now.
Whoever makes that drink, I need a membership. So
it's the Vapiano. We might as well both say it because you want 2 brand deals here. So let's just wrap them up together. Right? So Vapiano, black card for Fury.
And Tropical Vibe. If you're watching this, I'm here. I will do free promotions every single day on my Instagram, on YouTube, and whatever you want me to do. Just make sure that you cover me with a black card, and we're both good. We're both happy.
Well, I mean, what I would say as well, defending you, bro, and definitely know your value in this situation. Forget the free promo every day. How about paid promo every day, and you get your Tropical Vibe drinks and your free Vapianos? Know your worth, code, man, about free promotion.
The queue that Vapianos will have, or bend down from Oxford Street to Buckingham Palace. You need to utilize me.
Be smart, man. Be smart. Yeah, so talk to me about this drink then. I mean, most people that come on here, bro, they do go for a little cider, a lager, especially on match day. Tropical Vibes, you've got a sweet tooth, obviously.
Crazy sweet tooth. But yeah, for me, the producer, you know what? I'm sorry, don't furlough him. Keep him. Let me have the job. Because let me tell you why.
Anyway.
That's my favorite flavor. So he did well there. I like that.
Get him back off furlough then.
Get him back off furlough. Tell him to stay. Tell him he's all right now. Tell him I'm cool with him. It's cool.
Tell him I'll keep his job. Right. He's got a family back home. I'm like, yes.
Yeah. Tropical Vibe. Yeah, that's my go-to drink. I'll take like 5 of them, put them in a bag, and then I'm good.
5 for them. Wow. Okay. I mean, is this going to keep you warm? No, bro. Again, a cold kickoff at Burnley. It's definitely not Tropical Vibes up there at 12:30 in the afternoon. How are you going to drink this at Turf Moor? I'm sorry for keeping, for saying Turf Moor, but it's the coldest place probably.
It is, isn't it?
And it's not a tropical place.
No, it's not. That's why you bring the tropical there. You come and bring it.
Say no more.
You bring the vibe. It says it in the Tropical Vibe. You bring the tropical and vibe to Burnley. Turf Moor can thank me later when they start serving that.
Yeah, big up to Tropical Vibes. Let's get a deal there for the show. Love that. Yeah. Right, well, that was an absolutely brilliant Matchday Mixer. Nipsey Hussle, the Puma RSX trainers, the Tropical Vibes, the Vapianos, and the Zara jacket, which wasn't the best, but anyway, brilliant Matchday Mixer.
I saw that picture again. Get rid of him. Yeah, get rid of him.
Oh no! Look, here's that again, so it's fine.
All right, cool. We're good. We're back. Bring him back.
Let's get into the next section of the show then, which is, of course, would you rather? This is the period of the show where I ask my guests a question, and they have to tell me which one rather and why. So we're talking about the January transfer window. These guys are still free agents. Daniel Sturridge, ex-Liverpool Champions League winner. Jack Wilshere, and Shinji Kagawa. If we had to sign one of them, bearing in mind that none of them here are defenders and we probably need a defender the most, who would you sign as a free agent, knowing that all of these guys are sitting at home right now, twiddling thumbs?
Do you know who?
Talk to me. Who's unlike D Studge and few Izzy? How did you get that picture up so quickly? Is that your wallpaper or something?
As soon as I saw the question, boom, I got it up. But yeah, I'll go for
D Studge, man.
Definitely. Definitely. I'm going for Sturridge. If I had to sign one, obviously he's played for us before, had a couple of amazing seasons, nearly won us the league, gave us hope again. You know, he made us dream. So yeah, I'll definitely go with Sturridge, man. 100%. We might not need it, but if you told me out of them three, I mean, just because the pure fact that he was a Liverpool player before, and I'm just disregarding about the because Wilshere, come on, man, his ankles are like egg.
But so is Sturridge, bro.
I know, so is Sturridge, but he scored goals for us. You know what I mean? We've seen Sturridge 15. I got told you had to pick one. Go Pal.
Go Pal, get him.
But yeah, no. For me, I'll go for Sturridge, man. Wilshere, I just feel like his ankles are like eggs. If you drop an egg, boom, it just. Do you know what I mean? So I'll definitely go for Sturridge. Sturridge is a ticking time bomb. His knees are a ticking time bomb. You just don't know when it's going to explode yet.
Yeah, that goal against Chelsea away. Wow, what a goal. No, but it's a good choice. I think I'm actually playing. Sorry, bro. Carry on.
And no. I was just saying that he deserves a medal for what that season he done with him, Suarez and Sterling up top, and we came second. He deserves a medal. So yeah, man. Yeah. If we had one choice, and they said you have to pick out of them three, I'd say yeah, just get Sturridge then in that case. Yeah,
we need it. We could do with a number 9 striker. It's just how often will he play? I actually have a game tomorrow. I'm out here in Tenerife against some Spanish lads. I'm playing at 9 o'clock in the morning tomorrow on the side. Can you believe that? 9 o'clock in the morning.
Well, I've never heard of a 9 a.m. kickoff.
Not since I was in Sunday league times, to be honest, on a Sunday morning. But even then, wouldn't be 9. So hopefully I don't get the Sturridge treatment and I can come through that one unscathed, to be honest. A couple other names that are free agents at the minute. You've got obviously Mandzukic, who left Bayern Munich and Juventus. You've obviously got as well Alaba, who's around on a free in January. And there's a lot more names. And I think actually, is there any chance that Liverpool could snoop in there in January? Let us know in the comments. You think Liverpool should be signed when we enter the January transfer window? So we will see. We are not retirement FC Arsenal, says Go Pal. Good shout, to be fair. Who is he goes with Sturridge? Let's get into now the top of the Kops moments of the week. Now, obviously, top of the Kops is a play on word, top of the Pops. So now in top of the Pops, there was a countdown every week where you got to number 1. What was the top of the Kops moment this week? Number 2 in top of the Kops this week, I would say, was this man, our beautiful captain, being recognised by BBC Sport and being nominated as one of the Sports Personalities of the Year awards for 2020. Obviously did so much during Project Restart, brought all the captains of the clubs together to raise money for the NHS, the Premier League, the first one for 30 years. I hope he wins it for you. What do you reckon? Has he got a chance?
Same man. He deserves it. Let me tell you why, yeah? Jordan Henderson, I remember he got a lot of stick when he first signed for Liverpool.
Of course.
There was one period we even tried to get rid of him and loan him out to Fulham.
Dempsey, mate.
Do you know how disrespectful, looking back, do you know how disrespectful that deal is?
It is very, very disrespectful.
So for him to become zero to hero, he deserves it, man. Like, he's lifted up a Premier League. Like, Gerrard didn't do that. Gerrard didn't lift up a Premier League trophy for Liverpool, but Jordan Henderson did. You have to give it to him, man. You have to give it to him. You have to.
Funnily enough, Tyson Fury dropped a video today for you. I don't know if you saw, where he mentioned that he would actually like his nomination to be taken away. He doesn't want to be in the list. He said, "Take me off the list." He says his achievements were basically recognised by the people anyway, as a man and king of the people, king of the gypsies that obviously he goes by. And he said, "Take me off the list." I mean, is that a bit of an insult to the organisers? I mean, you can't ask him off the list, can you?
I mean, if he's asked to be taken off the list, then do you know what I mean? Disrespect for the organisation. I don't know, a little bit. I haven't seen I haven't seen BBC Sport do anything wrong. Like in the music industry, the Grammys, like every artist is saying this is dead, don't put me on or take me off. But with this, it is a little bit harsh. But I mean, if he's got his reasons, he's got his reasons. Do you know what I mean? You can't really give a guy an award that he doesn't want. You can't, like, just take him off. If that's the case, then just get rid of him.
For me, I think Jordan Henderson needs to win this award. I think, although we'd rather probably retain the Premier League, it would be nice to see Jordan pick this one up as well. He's already picked up the Player of the Year, the PFA Writers Player of the Year award as well. So that's brilliant.
Right, then. It's only right.
As we had good characters and leaders in Delana, Daniel, and many others, it's useless to sign free agents. Just look at Adrian. We can't go cheap and pay a heavy price in bills by losing KO matches. Absolutely true. Let's see what number one of this week is. And we did mention it earlier. It's this man, Kiva Kelleher, getting the Man of the Match award in the Champions League group stage game last night, making him the first ever Irishman to keep a clean sheet in the Champions League, which is not only a huge achievement for us last night. Obviously, we got 2 clean sheets in 2 games against Ajax, against a team that scored 38 goals in 6 games.
Yeah.
However, for him and his country, bro, to get an act like that, and now obviously looks like he's going to actually make his Premier League debut on Sunday as well. It's crazy, isn't it?
No. Props to him, man. I can just imagine how he's feeling. Like, that's every dream. Every young kid that likes football, that's their dream. You know what I mean? Playing the Champions League. And in your debut, win a Man of the Match award against Ajax. Come on, man. That's something he's gonna cherish forever. Do you know what I mean? He can retire now, and that's a story that for real. He'll retire now, and that's a story that he will keep for the rest of his life. Yeah. And tell his grandkids, and do you know what I mean? Obviously, we don't want him to retire now, and we want him to fulfill his footballing career. But I'm just as a story to tell to family members and friends. That's an amazing one.
Yeah, great achievement. Big night for him. Get your questions now for Few before I chuck it to you guys. So if you've got any questions for Few, let me know. But I wanted to know personally, bro. I mean, I met you at Liverpool events where it's been Arsenal Fan TV involved, and there's been some characters. You're obviously a big Liverpool fan yourself. Talk to me about when you started supporting Liverpool. What was the reason? And then also, as a content creator that you are, what have you got coming up that we can look forward to as well, bro?
Yeah, I can definitely answer them questions.
Two questions, yeah.
I'll go with the first one in terms of how I became a Liverpool fan. I remember the first full 90-minute game that I actually paid attention to, and I can tell you everything, was Liverpool versus Arsenal, FA Cup final, 2001.
Jeez, come on.
So with that, I saw Michael Owen, and he done backflips. And look, this is the kit Liverpool wearing.
Yeah, trust me, they're
wearing this colour. So he was doing backflips. I was like, hang on a minute. This guy is lit. This guy is mad. A footballer doing a front flip type of thing. I was thinking, what? So from then on, I just fell in love with the way Michael Owen played football. And then I fell in love with Liverpool Football Club. And then, yeah, to be honest, it's all Michael Owen's doing. He pulled the strings. And then I just remember I became a massive Michael Owen fan. I would watch his TV show, Zero to Hero.
Yeah.
His cornflakes. It's called that shoot.
Yeah, Sporties.
I had these.
Sporties, cuz.
I bought it, and I remember it had his signature in the back of the boxes. I used to cut it out, go to primary school, and tell people that's my boy. Like, look, he signed it for me. I used to go around everywhere and say, look at the picture he sent me, but it's from a cardboard box with all the cornflakes. I used to rip it up, cut it, boom, and be like, yeah, he sent me a personalized photo. And I used to write letters to myself, bro, and used to say, this is from Michael Owen.
That is
I used
brilliant.
to get my sister to write me letters and say this is from Michael Owen. Bro. I swear on my life.
Get them letters up. We need to see these letters, bro. You still got them, please.
Michael Owen is my friend. I used to say Michael Owen is my best friend. Like, you know what's mad though, Alex? I actually believed it. I actually believed my own lie. I believed my own lie because it was so sick and everyone believed me. I was like, Rob, I probably do know him, you know? Like, it was mad. It was so mad.
Do you know what? Yeah. My mum actually met him once. I think at the time he was at Newcastle.
Yeah.
And she met him at, he was doing some event in Harvey Nicks in London. And it's like an event where he's on stage and that. And my mum was just walking past and she was like, fucking hell, Michael Owen there. And I was obviously an Owen fan. And she held the phone in the air and was like, it's Michael Owen. I was like, what? And then basically she got this little Umbro ball, went up to it, signed. And she said, oh, when are you coming back to Liverpool, Michael? And he was, you've got to pay for quality. So, I don't know. and that's genuinely what he said, like a proper Michael Owen thing to say.
Yeah.
But yeah, for me as well, bro, my intro was a couple years earlier. For me, it was what I class as my first memory of football. Was Owen's first goal against Wimbledon in '97. I was 3 years old, bro.
Yeah.
3 years old, but that's for me like when, and then his goal against Argentina in '98 FA Cup. I'm actually one of the people that we've secured an exclusive interview with, by the way, played with Michael Owen in that game that you were speaking about. Don't say who you think it is, but we are interviewing that person very soon. But I think for a lot of people in our age group, bro, Michael Owen was the kind of man that got us into it. With whatever you think of him now,
but it's mad. You said 3 years old. Mine wasn't 3. I was a bit later. You know what it is though? I think I know why though. You get? Let me tell you why. Yeah, I'm Eritrean. I'm from that's in Africa. So at 3, we was reading dictionaries, reading books. We tried to get our brain was fried. Our brain was fried. We was doing We were doing GCSE questions at the age of 4. If I didn't know my A levels at the age of 5, there's a problem in the house. A level, there's a problem.
Love that, bro.
Yeah,
that is brilliant.
Oh, mate.
We were doing Nick. Oh, that got me, that one. Jeez.
But yeah. Oh yeah, just in case we forgot. Yeah, then the stuff that I'm working on as well. I've got a project coming. I've got my own sketch show that I've been working on for the last, I'll say, over a year. I've been working on my own sketch show to put out. Because the content I put out, YouTube is vlogs, but on Instagram is what a lot of people do know me for. Is for my sketches.
Yeah,
they're like a minute to 2 minutes maybe, but majority of them are a minute long. But yeah, a lot of people say they want longer content. So I actually writ out something, and it's football related. So it's something that I love. Football is what I love. I think that it's like another religion in the whole wide world, because it's football. Everybody knows football. When you go around anywhere in the world, everybody knows what football is. It's like a language. So I've written that out, and it's going to be hilarious. I was about to go crazy and swear. It's going to be hilarious. It's going to be mad. But man, you keep an eye out on my Instagram, and you'll see a few clips and on when it will come out, etc. So yeah, that's my next move.
Yeah, I love that. Let me know if I have exclusive access to that, and let me know if you need any help promoting it and stuff. I'll be there for you, bro. No worries.
You're definitely there, bro.
Haroon Pash gets in touch, says, no way, brethren's Eritrean. So I think Haroon might be Eritrean there as well. I
think Haroon's trying to play games with us, because that's not how you spell it. So I think
I was going to say it's Eritrean, isn't it?
He tried to spell oxygen, or something. I'm looking at it.
Octagon, yeah.
He tried to say octagon. No, I'm joking, Haroon. All love, man. But yeah, we get what you're trying to say, man. Yeah.
Love that. No, listen, really looking forward to seeing what's coming. Before you go then, bro, and again, massive thank you for, I want your score prediction for the Wolves game.
Pleasure. Score prediction, I'm going to go with 2-0 Liverpool.
Another clean sheet, that would be incredible. Hopefully it's Matip and Fabinho at the back. I guess if we are to touch on a lineup prediction, it looks like Nico Williams might have secured that right back position again, has he?
Yeah,
no James Milner.
I know. He definitely has. I mean, the boy deserves it. We gave him loads. Not we, but I'm saying we as in Liverpool fans. Couple Liverpool fans gave him massive stick. During his period in the beginning of the season. So I think, yeah, man, this is what it's about. Do you know what I mean? Turn the negative positive, and yeah, man, you get what you deserve, man. You know what I mean? You get what you deserve, yeah, congratulations.
Left back Robertson, the midfielders, I think again, Curtis, Henderson, and Wijnaldum.
Yeah, can't go wrong.
And then Jota, Mane, and Salah up top. To be honest, I think that's the team there, fella.
Yeah.
No, Few Izzy agrees. Right, listen, you can find Few Izzy his Instagram tag right there on the screen, but I've also put in his YouTube to subscribe to in the description here. So if you like what you've seen, which I'm sure you will have, please go over to Few Izzy's YouTube in the description here as well. Another reminder for those joining us today, we have the second edition of he's gone. I'm going to say goodbye properly then, but no worries. All the best for you. Big ups to you coming on tomorrow. Don't forget, 1 o'clock, Kop to Bottom, the Premier League preview show. We are previewing, I should say, 5 games from the weekend's action. Myself, Freestyle DM, aka Doyle Lad, and James Redmond on the show as well. Looking forward, especially to the Liverpool Wolves game, but of course, Arsenal Tottenham as well. And don't forget, we'll bring him back in just to say goodbye one more time. And don't forget as well, guys, if you're watching, that we have confirmed an exclusive interview with a former Liverpool striker, an absolute legend in everyone's eyes. That will be coming to the membership part of the Kop TV very, very soon indeed. So please, please, please do keep an eye out for that announcement. Until then, take care. We'll see you tomorrow on Kop to Bottom. Few Izzy, big love, my bro. We'll see you next time. Take care. All the best, man.